and I almost got my truck caught on the switch point. I felt it bind, but I kept going.
Not surprised. That point hasn't been serviced in years. Hell, it hasn't even been used in years. Half of the sightings up there were effectively ignored, since I was practically the only one running. How fast were you going?
Maybe 40. I knew you were coming up, and you had your radio off, so I was chasing this thing.
What were you chasing again? I'm sorry. I'm trying to pay attention, but, being half asleep doesn't really help in that respect. Yeah.
Oh, it's no problem. The pair of coal hoppers that I was taking up, I didn't expect them to roll so far when I bumped them. But then again, I shouldn't have been messing with my train until I got to Providence.
To be fair, we never told you not to. But the grade will steal cars. Providence is in a dip.
A dip?
Geographically. There's a false summit right before you hit the town. And after... Well, to be honest, I haven't seen after in a really, really long time.
After? Ain't that the end of the line up there in Providence?
Well, you both are too young to remember, but that's the original connection. It used to run all the way up, past Knotfler Ridge, into the flatlands, over the summit at the base of Honor Peak.
You know, Lee's been going up that way.
He has?
Yeah. Where do you think all the rail's been going?
I didn't consider that, actually. I figured Hank was stealing it.
I mean, that's a valid assumption, but no, Lee, actually... I just realized I haven't seen Hank in ages.
Hank? That little tin beetle? He's still around here?
Yeah, he's still here. He should be. I haven't seen him either.
I haven't either, I guess.
When was the last time he was here?
Last time I saw him must have been... I don't know.
I haven't seen him at all since I got here.
What are you guys chattering about?
When's the last time you saw Hank?
Wait, no. That's a good question, actually. Must have been back when Ivan was on trial?
That's an awfully long time ago.
That's almost 2 months ago.
Wait. Ivan was on trial? For what?
Being a commie. The accent was all it took, I guess.
That's absolutely ridiculous.
That's the government for you.
Hey, you're not allowed to be callous and bitter yet. You're too young.
You're never too young to be wise to the world.
Amen to that.
Okay, sure, but that doesn't mean you have to be.
Hi, guys. Ow!
Belle?
Holy crap!
Is he okay?
Not another one.
I'm going to go get Kellogg.
No. I'm gonna be alright. I just need a break from this detective work. It's gonna kill me.
That's pretty unlike you. I'll be honest, I never thought I'd see you want to hang up the cape.
Yeah, well, back in St. Louis, I got rammed by this crazed Rock Island Connie. And now I think my frame is bent. They burst it up last night, so it can slowly fix back into place. But God does it hurt.
You're probably rejecting the braces, too. Navson ordered you back together ASAP.
It's the curse of being good at my job, I guess. And the case isn't even solved yet. But I'm taking some time off. I've earned it.
Alright, well, I've got to get out of here. Cole is doing a lot of heavy lifting, but I'm still going to be shunting Providence. To keep an eye on Lee. Feel free to come by if you want to chat or work yourself out a little. Cole was right. Cole was absolutely right.
Turn your tender for 1 minute and he's gone.
And you didn't see where he went either?
I was down in the yard, Lee. I came back and he was gone.
Lee is too smart and too fast for his own good. A few other things, too.
So you think he went up the old main? I have evidence of him doing that exactly once.
Well, unless he found some magic buffers. I guess I'm gonna go after him.
You sure that's safe?
No, but what other options do I have?
All right, good luck.
I'm going to put together a train to take with me, just in case.
Hey, Belle.
Hey!
You doing alright?
Yeah, I'm alright. I'm gonna get some exercise and visit Blount. Wanna come?
Well, I'll probably end up there on an assignment in an hour or two, so I'll pass on this one.
Alright, see ya.
Actually, Belle, wait.
What?
You weren't here for the Hank discussion yesterday, were you?
No. Why?
We realized he'd been missing for like 2 months, ever since Ivan's trial.
He has?
Yeah, guess that's why life's been so easy, right?
No. Cole. That's bad. Last time he went missing like that, we found him derailed on an abandoned spur on Mariah's Pass. Oswald and Caroline almost starved to death. And 2 months is a long time.
Oh crap, you're right. I didn't think about that. We gotta find him.
We need to figure out where to look first. What was he doing last time you saw him?
He was talking to Westy right after the trial.
Then I know where I'm going.
Alright, here goes nothing. I don't think anyone's touched this line in 20 years. But if I'm wrong, then at least we know where Lee went.
Good luck.
Thanks. I think I'll need it. Wow, I'm surprised that thing's still standing. Never trusted it back then. Guess I'm gonna have to trust it now. Some of this has definitely been replaced. I don't know why, but it has been. Wait, Cole would know. Radio. There. Hey, Cole.
Oh, hey, Blount. What's up?
So I have a question about Lee.
Uh-oh. What'd he do now?
Sandy told me he came out of the old main once, while you were there.
Yeah, a few weeks ago. I was up there to ask her and Rangeley about something.
Okay, well, did Lee mention why he was going up there?
Something about fixing broken rail. He said something big had gone that way.
Something big? Huh. This stuff was barely 90 pounds when they laid it.
Yeah, Katie crushed it, remember?
I remember. So it wasn't anyone Katie's size.
Assuming Lee was telling the truth.
Well, I'm out on the old main right now, actually.
You are?
Yes, and there are definitely signs of an oversized engine out here. Ties split, rails bent or sort of flattened a little. There's a pretty big bridge I'm going to have to go over, and I'm not 100% on the fact that it's structurally sound.
Do you want help? I'm heading up to Providence right now.
I don't know. I think I should be alright. And I don't know your minimum weight of rail.
Probably less than yours, right?
Maybe. I think you're lighter, but you have a lot less axles. It's not something I want to hash out right now. Just take care of the work while I'm gone.
Alright, so who do you think the engine was?
That's a good question. It's gotta be someone smaller than Katie, because common sense says if it was, I don't know, Chris or Doyle or someone, they wouldn't have even made it to Dank Lake. But they had to be big enough to actually do this kind of damage, so... I don't know, there aren't a lot of people in that middle ground.
Is there anyone in that middle ground?
I don't know. Wait, was this before or after Ivan's trial?
After. Oh man. You don't think it's...
I think it has to be.
Ivan, I need to talk to Westy.
Нет.
I can put you up for trial again. Do you want that? Up for obstructing justice? Which is an actual charge, mind you. Not some commie witch hunt BS. Or if it's that bad, it could be double manslaughter.
What? I thought you said Comrade Hank was missing.
Yes, and his crew is missing with him. If they don't have access to food and water, they could die. If I don't find them, they do die. All because you won't let me talk to Westy. It's on your dome, okay?
Did not think this was life and death. I'm sure they are fine.
On what basis?
I'm smart and knowing of things.
What do you know?
I will let go talk to Vesty.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Alright, comrade. I need you to tell Andy that Bell is searching for Hank. Now go!
What the? What is this? A boxcar with a motor in it? You are kidding me. Ivan, I will deal with you. And this later? Stay here or else.
Or else what?
Or else, you know what? Just stay here.
But Westy, with this thing I can run forever!
You can't run forever. That thing is only for emergencies.
But you said I was having a mental emergency earlier. That counts!
No, it doesn't. Wrong kind of emergency. Hi, Belle. What are you doing here?
I'm conducting an investigation. Hank is...
What? Westy, what about this kind of emergency?
Ow! Great, thanks. Now we've got to clean that up.
I know.
Anyways, Belle, please continue.
I have to ask you about Hank. From the trial.
What'd Hank do at the trial?
Not much, if I can recall. I was near him. But do you know where he went afterwards?
No? I don't think so. Wait, I did talk to him right before he left. Why are you asking this? Just wondering.
He's been missing since then, apparently. Nobody noticed until now.
He has? That's like 2 months.
I know, and that's why I'm kind of urgent.
Wait, I saw him 2 days ago.
Huh?
He had a fender bender. He was derailed.
Where?
Right over there.
Huh?
Gabe, that was a car. I remember you pointing it out to me. That was a car.
What? You're lying to me, Westy. I just know it. Wait, what? Oh, no, maybe you're right. No, you're definitely right. That was a car.
So, you haven't seen him?
No, I'm remembering though. Back on the day of the trial, Hank left over the bridge heading eastbound into the city. Into Troy, I mean.
I get what you mean.
But Ivan and I, we didn't pass him on the way back here, so we didn't take the main line.
There's a lot of places he could have gone, especially with a head start.
Maybe, but it wasn't that much of a head start, and Ivan ran flat out.
It seems to me the answer is fairly clear. I bet you he went towards Providence.
Okay.
Gabe, sometimes I have no idea if you're actually nuts or just pretending, because you have these moments of cognizance that...
Ow!
Never mind.
I'll take a look around Providence, or ask someone. But there's not much place to hide out there. Thanks for the information, at least.
Hey, well, I wish I could be more helpful.
Well, I've got to ask about something else.
What?
Ivan made this thing.
Oh, you mean Lassie?
It has a name?
I mean, yeah, it has a name. It's technically an engine. It's alive as much as we are.
But they just put that together? I mean, that's not illegal, but it's not on any rosters. It doesn't have any contracts. What is it for?
You know, that's a real good question. I only ever see it in Haven's Bend, maybe about half the time at that.
Half the time? Where does it... Actually, I picked up something that might be useful from the yard master in Wyvern. He got me the car logs from last month. When's the last time Lassie has been gone?
Like every other day. The other half of the time, Ivan's gone.
Well, he, she, it, whatever, hasn't been going through Wyvern. No record of a THC box at any point in the last month. Hardly any records of Ivan, too.
So where are they going?
Same problem as earlier. They've got to be going north. I'm going to investigate this further. Where can I turn around?
Haven's Bend?
Haven's Bend?
Yeah, there's no place to turn around here.
Well, that's stupid. I'm going to talk to the manager about this.
Yeah, good luck. Just look at what it's got us so far.
Hey, Westy, you know when you've lost a bunch of things and you figure they're all in the same place? I've got a good feeling about that.
What? Oh my god, Belle! I think I know where they are.
There you are.
Oh no,
Lee, come back here.
no, Blanta, I'm fixing the thing. Blanta, let me do this.
Do whatever you want, Lee, just stop.
What? What do you want?
Well, firstly, I wanted to know where the hell you were going and what you were doing with all this rail. I guess I got my answer. Secondly, I'm kind of curious now. Something did beat up this rail, and I think I know what.
You do?
Think about it. There's only one person who's lighter than a northern and significantly heavier than I am. Andy.
Andy destroyed the rail? That bastardo! My line! He can't break my line!
Pretty sure he already did, Lee. Now, come back to the base station so I can get around you. And I'm not going to tell you to get back to Providence right now, but at least be home before it gets dark.
I guess I can do this. Wait, why are you going around me?
I'm going to keep heading up the line. I figure I'll find one of two things. Either the rail damage goes all the way to Blue Sky, and that means Andy's out there somewhere, no progress really, or the rail damage ends somewhere along this line, and that'll be wherever Andy is.
Wow. Blanta, you a genius!
What? No, I'm not. I'm just making some logical assumptions.
You sound smart too. Why you stuck here? Go find yourself a scientist to employ you.
And leave you and Cole to take care of the line? Okay, sure.
Well,
So you're saying that you haven't seen Ivan or his boxcar come through here?
No.
Is there any chance that you could have missed them?
Yes.
How's that work?
I'm here once a day, maybe twice a day, on a set schedule. I just got here. Ivan's smart. He would avoid me.
Well, I guess I'll be taking a look at the trackage. See if there's anything suspicious. Have you noticed anything else out of the ordinary?
No. Wait. Westy.
Huh?
Behind you.
Belle! Oh my god. I haven't gone that fast uphill. Probably ever. At 40. Everything hurts. Wow.
What is so important that you had to come running after me for?
Andy, I forgot about Andy on the day of the trial. I came out to Haven's Bend to find Ivan. I get out there, and Lassie's gone, Ivan is gone, and Andy is careening down from right here, from down the coal mine.
Andy was up here?
Yes, he came up from here.
Do you think that he's lost or hiding? Really, seeing how he came back at will up here?
I don't know, Detective. That's your thing to figure out.
Yes, it is. Considering he came back to fight on Ivan's behalf. Is there any other evidence you have of the two of them working together?
Yes there is. Last year, Ivan disappears for a day, comes back with that THB boxcar full of bricks. This was before it had a motor in it. Said he talked to Andy.
Really?
Andy had told him about something he was calling the diesel apocalypse. I have no idea what he meant, and I was kind of tired, so I pretty much ignored it. But, if we're figuring out Andy is hiding out...
That's his reasoning. The only question is, where? I have a hunch. But see, the thing is, if I'm wrong, I could end up down a ditch. There's a lot that could go wrong on a line that hasn't been touched in 20 years.
But, if Andy's been using it, you probably could, no problem.
True. But, I still want some backup. I'm going to head in. But Westy, I need you to go back to Wyvern and grab something. Maybe a crane, maybe some repair supplies, even some volunteer police, just in case. I'm going to turn my radio back on, so just let me know, okay?
Okay, Belle.
All right. And here goes nothing.
Okay, now I really wish Lee went ahead of me. This track is... Ow! Whoa, wait, that was the end of it. I can't see it, but I can feel it. Over here, the track is practically smashed. Over here, though, the rust is a lot thicker. The track is almost rougher, but it's somehow less damaged. Wait, that was not there 20 years ago. This is new. This is too new. Like it was laid this year. Who the hell put this...
So, Comrade Andy, do you think we
I
should
don't know,
pull switches and leave?
I have a bad feeling about this, but leave to where? There's only two ways out of this place, and only one of them I actually trust to hold me.
You went across the other one before, and Lee's been fixing it.
That doesn't make it safe. The bridges on that line were not designed for someone as heavy as I am. That's just the truth.
I suppose. If we split, should some of us make it?
Why don't we just pull the switches and stay here? They won't be able to get to us if they, can't get to us.
But what if we are of needing supplies? More things are to be built.
Well, it'll only be temporary.
More things to be built, Ivan, more people to be brought in. If we're going to save people, then we need to start getting them here. Some of the people in the IHR are already the last of their kind.
So, then who's next?
We still not know if leaving.
No, we shouldn't go. Too much to lose. If they come for us, they come for us.
Wow, that's a bad track. This is where the reinforcement ends, I guess. Why here? What's the point of... Oh, this is a point of fixing the rail out this far. Someone's built a connection. To where?
Hey, Belle?
Hush.
The sad part is he's one of them. He's leading the hunt and he's one of them. Right up there with Sally, the last J3A, and Johnson, the last Pensy T1.
Are a great many lasts on this railroad.
That's one of the best things about it.
But that won't last forever. First Sam, then Dan, Nick, Cole, who's next? How many of them before we start getting steamed down for good? I'm not gonna just sit here and pretend they aren't better than us in so many ways. I don't want to.
I understand, comrade. I understand.
I do too.
You are the lucky one, Hank.
I know.
I really don't know what to do. I'd like to say that we can keep doing this forever, but I'm not that naive. Someday, someone's gonna find us. No matter how many people we save, it'll all be over.
Belle! Belle! God damn it. Bell, why do you always keep your radio off? God damn it.
What was that?
Uh-oh.
Hey, you!
Oh, god damn it.
Wait, Blount?
Hi, Hank.
I'm sorry, but I can't follow you without knowing where I'm going. It's policy. We're officers of the law. We can't just wander off.
Well, I could tell you if Bell would turn his radio on.
I'm here. I'm right here.
About time.
No, guys, I found them. I found all of them, and they've been stealing carloads of freight. They've built their own roundhouse.
Is this true, Detective?
Completely true, sir. I saw it myself.
How much, approximately?
I'll show you, but you're gonna need backup, and we need passenger cars.
I can get one.
Okay, Officer Miller, round up your men and meet me in Haven's Bend in 30.
Will do.
Listen, I understand what you're trying to do, but I think you're going about it all wrong. I mean, for goodness sakes, do you understand how many thousands of dollars of supplies you've stolen?
Is not stolen. Is reappropriated.
I mean, it's kinda stolen.
Railroad can buy more carloads. We're trying to save lives.
Yeah.
But you're not. The money that goes to reimburse the people that you guys stole stuff from takes away from the money to maintain us.
We can't just lose these pieces of history.
We haven't lost anything except a few working engines and a yard's worth of stuff. You know the IHR treats us better than most, or else we wouldn't be around.
I cannot be stopped.
You can't trust them with keeping us a little bit longer? And by disappearing out here, Andy, you've managed to increase the workload on everyone, reduce the gross revenue of the railroad, and actually accelerate the dieselization, because they're cheaper than we are.
Oh, Andy, did we really think this through?
Did not think. Build a roundhouse. Save engines.
Ivan, be quiet. Trying to think.
Okay, comrade.
I don't get it. If building did all that, why did we build this?
I don't know, okay? I don't... Well, I can't deny anything you've said. I haven't ever been present to witness it.
Stallion drove cross-system.
No, you weren't. Oswald, Carolyn, I'm pretty sure Bell was worried you were dead. Andy, nobody thought you'd be seen again. We ended up getting Chris back because we needed the power. And one of the Milwaukee Jeeps might be moving over as well.
I'm sorry. We didn't want to...
We didn't want to jeopardize this place.
You didn't have to jeopardize anything. Just write a letter once in a while. I don't think we even would have gone looking for you if we weren't worried sick.
But you did, and look where it got us.
Up Volga without paddle.
Just screwed, more like.
So, what now?
Well, if I know Bell, and I do know Bell, he'll be back here within the hour. Probably with lots of police.
Police?
Yes, police. Listen, he has a lot of sway with them, but I'm not going to talk for you. You need to decide what you're going to tell them.
I think we need to apologize.
To the police?
To the railroad. For stealing. We will be hoping for forgiveness.
You guys won't be in trouble unless the IHR actually pushes criminal charges.
Yeah, and then we'll really be in trouble.
I don't think I'm gonna talk us out of this one, Ivan.
So we have to comply then. We have to confess.
Yes, we absolutely have to confess. And just hope for the best. Frankly, I don't know what I was thinking doing this. I wanted something that would save engines, all the last of their kinds, just to make sure that we never lost to history. It's a noble cause, but I went about it in such a criminal way. If I'd only asked, or made provisions, it wouldn't have come to this.
Not the time for speech, comrade. Bell is coming.
I told you it was here. Officer Miller. Wait, Blount?
For once, Bell, I beat you to it.
You're gonna have to explain this one to me.
Locomotives and crews, you're under arrest for stealing merchandise from the Iron Horsemen Railroad and unauthorized construction on their right-of-way.
Understood, officer. Will comply.
That would be the end of the long saga of Andy's disappearance. Certainly wasn't something I expected, and it gave me a moment of pause. I had always done my best to never retire an engine before they were no longer useful. In my tenure, the only engine we'd completely lost was Matthew, and for a great number of reasons. Yet all over the world, the grip of dieselization had long since taken hold, and it was, to a steam engine, something to be feared. I knew that the age of steam on the IHR would come to an end eventually, but there was no way I was going to accept it just then. I was just happy to have the engines back. Essentially, I gave them my very firm talking to's, assignments, and headed back to work myself. There was too much to do to worry about problems that had already been solved.
So I just talked to them, and they decided to cooperate, to turn themselves in.
I have to admit, you did pretty well.
Pretty well?
On the case. I mean, as a detective.
Oh, really? You think so?
I keep saying you should join me someday. This is just proof.
Yeah, maybe it is. I think I might take you up on that offer then.
Really?
You know what? Sure. Cole can handle the line for a day or two, especially right now. He's got his wheels under him. There are no deadlines bounding down anyone. It's been pretty peaceful. Yeah, let's go solve a case.